Welcome back to Video Game Clipster, the only place where games don't just entertain, they ignite entire worlds, forge epic sagas, and etch unforgettable stories deep into our souls. Today, we're not just talking about a game, we're talking about a revolution. We're diving headfirst into what many are now declaring the most electrifying, jaw-dropping PlayStation State of Play reveal since the groundbreaking, genre-defining return of God of War itself. Imagine a world, not too far off, where the next truly colossal, once-in-a-generation AAA fantasy universe isn't just another familiar sequel, not a safe, predictable remake. What if it's a completely new mythology, an untamed, breathtakingly original tapestry of lore and conflict, ready to redefine everything we thought we knew about epic fantasy? Picture this. A brutal, world-shattering war, echoing across forgotten lands, leaving scars on the very fabric of existence. A legendary bird king, a figure of myth and power, with wings of destiny poised to reshape the cosmos. Massive, sprawling armies clashing in a maelstrom of steel, magic, and primal fury. And combat? Oh, the combat. Cinematic, bone-shattering, visceral action that makes every single blow feel like a thunderclap, every parry a dance with death. Truly a masterclass in the vein of God of War. This, my friends, is Project Windless, and let me tell you, it's not merely a game, it's an impending phenomenon, poised to be the next giant leap, a true, undeniable evolution in the vast landscape of action RPGs. The shock reveal. When the PlayStation State of Play trailer first erupted onto screens, crackling with anticipation, players, myself included, braced themselves for the comforting embrace of familiar faces and beloved franchises. We expected the known, the comfortable, the next iteration of an old friend. But instead, what we witnessed was a raw, primal surge that ripped through our expectations. The thunderous beat of war drums, the inferno of cities consumed by fire and chaos, and then a towering, majestic feathered warrior, a veritable avian titan, a living legend tearing through entire legions with unmatched ferocity and grace. Within mere seconds, the collective gaming world gasped in unison, then erupted in a primal roar of excitement, all coalescing around a singular, undeniable realization. This wasn't a small, charming indie darling. This was no modest title seeking quiet acclaim. This was a full-blown, uncompromising, monumental AAA cinematic open-world RPG, bursting at the seams with untamed ambition and a singular vision. And the studio daring to bring this vision to life? Krafton Montreal Studio, the undisputed titans behind the global phenomenon of PUBG. They're not just making a game, they're making an audacious, seismic shift, plunging headfirst into the realm of deep, emotionally resonant, story-driven gaming for the very first time. And they didn't just enter quietly, they didn't tiptoe in with polite introductions. Oh no, they arrived with a cataclysm, a full-blown world-altering war, announcing their presence with an unforgettable, thunderous roar that echoed across the gaming universe. Developers, Krafton's big move. Project Windless is being meticulously crafted, pixel by pixel, by the visionary minds at Krafton Montreal Studio. For years, Krafton reigned supreme, an undeniable hegemon in the fast-paced, brutally competitive world of multiplayer gaming. But now, they're not just making a new game, they're executing a bold, almost audacious strategic shift, a pivot that speaks volumes about their ambition, plunging headfirst into deeply immersive, rich, and emotionally complex single-player experiences. Narrative-first storytelling that promises not just to engage, but to utterly grip and define you. Expansive, living, breathing, open-world RPGs, teeming with endless discovery and profound choices, and, crucially, a triumphant foray into high-fidelity console AAA gaming, pushing the very boundaries of what's graphically and narratively possible. This isn't just a new project in their portfolio. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, Krafton's biggest, most ambitious creative leap ever, a testament to their insatiable desire to innovate and dominate beyond their already monumental established successes. They're betting big, and it looks like it's paying off. The books behind the game. At the very heart, the very soul of Project Windless lies a source of profound, almost mythical inspiration: the legendary Korean fantasy novel series The Bird That Drinks Tears by the revered author Lee Young-do. In its homeland of Korea, this sprawling saga isn't just popular, it's a cultural cornerstone, a literary phenomenon, often compared in its breathtaking scope, intricate world-building, and profound narrative depth to Western giants like J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings for its unparalleled immersive world-building and the sheer epic scale of its conflicts, or Andrzej Sapkowski's The Witcher novels for its morally ambiguous choices, its richly drawn, nuanced characters, and its unflinching exploration of complex societal issues. But here's the truly brilliant twist, the stroke of genius that sets Project Windless apart from every other adaptation. The game is not a mere retelling, it's a prequel, an origin story, set a staggering 1,500 years before the events of the beloved books. This means we, the players, aren't just experiencing a story already written. We are quite literally witnessing the genesis of this mythology. We are part of the raw, formative, untamed years where legends are not just born, but painstakingly forged in the fires of conflict and destiny. We get to define the prehistory. Mythology and world. Forget the familiar echoes of Western fantasy, those well-trodden paths often inspired by Greek, Roman, or Norse myths. Project Windless courageously plunges us into an entirely fresh, vibrant, and profoundly deep wellspring of Korean mythology and rich Eastern fantasy traditions. This is new territory, and it's exhilarating. Prepare yourselves to encounter wholly original races, each meticulously crafted with unique cultures, ancient histories, and complex societies. Jaw-dropping, never-before-seen creatures, both majestically beautiful and terrifyingly monstrous, that will challenge your very perception of fantasy beasts. Rich, diverse cultures that don't just feel authentically distinct, but genuinely lived in, with their own philosophies, art, and traditions. The genesis of legendary wars that will not just shape an era, but forge an entire world for millennia to come. Just as God of War masterfully introduced a global audience to the dark, majestic, and often brutal tales of Norse mythology, Project Windless stands on the precipice of becoming the definitive gateway, the grand usher, introducing the rich, captivating, and deeply evocative tapestry of Korean fantasy to the entire world, cementing its rightful place on the global stage. Get ready for a cultural phenomenon. Genre and game DNA. Project Windless isn't just borrowing from existing genres, it's performing an alchemical fusion, masterfully blending them, forging a powerful new hybrid that promises the absolute best, the pinnacle of multiple legendary titles. From God of War, expect that heart-stopping, visceral, almost spiritual cinematic combat where every parry and every devastating strike feels impactful, alongside a storytelling prowess that pulls you deep, deep into an emotional narrative of epic proportions. From The Witcher 3, anticipate the expansive, boundless freedom and deep, meaningful player choice of a truly immersive open-world RPG, where exploration is not just rewarded but essential, and every decision you make carries a palpable weight, shaping your destiny in the world around you. From Dynasty Warriors, brace yourself for the sheer exhilarating, almost overwhelming chaos and spectacle of massive battlefield scale, where you are not just a hero, but a force of nature amidst hundreds, even thousands of combatants, carving your path through the maelstrom. This isn't just a game that fits neatly into a predefined genre box. It's a bold, uncompromising redefinition, the true, inevitable evolution of action RPGs, pushing the very boundaries of what we thought was possible, crafting a new template for the games of tomorrow. Gameplay Deep Dive. The heart, the pulsing core of the experience lies in its combat system. Real-time, demanding lightning-fast reflexes, razor-sharp awareness, and strategic thinking under pressure. Deeply skill-based, rewarding not just button mashing, but true mastery, precise timing, and cunning tactical execution. Intensely heavy and impactful, with satisfying visual cues and earth-shattering audio feedback for every single blow landed, every enemy staggered, every finisher executed. Unapologetically cinematic and brutally elegant, ensuring every encounter feels like a meticulously choreographed, high-stakes scene from an epic film, a dance of steel and magic. Every single strike you land won't just register, it will resonate, sending ripples of power through your controller, feeling powerful, decisive, and deeply satisfying. Every battle won't just be a challenge, it will be an intense, unforgettable crucible, forging you into the hero this world desperately needs. Massive battlefield technology. This is where Windless truly, unequivocally sets itself apart, utilizing advanced mass AI to create battlefields unlike anything we've ever dared to imagine in an RPG. Witness hundreds, even thousands of meticulously rendered soldiers fighting simultaneously across vast, sprawling landscapes, creating a living, breathing, utterly chaotic war zone that feels genuinely overwhelming. Experience dynamic, intelligent enemies who will not just charge blindly, but will skillfully flank, strategically surround, and ruthlessly adapt to your tactics, making each skirmish, each grand battle relentlessly unpredictable and fresh. These aren't just scripted encounters or glorified set pieces. These battles feel truly alive, organic, and relentlessly unpredictable, demanding your full attention and strategic brilliance. You are not merely fighting small groups of enemies. You are a pivotal general, a legendary hero at the heart of raging, cataclysmic wars, where your presence truly turns the tide. Graphics and visuals. Crafted with the groundbreaking, cutting-edge power of Unreal Engine 5, the game already showcases a visual fidelity that is nothing short of breathtaking, a feast for the eyes. Revel in hyper-realistic lighting that breathes vibrant life to every single scene, from the golden glow of sun-drenched plains to the ominous shadows of moonlit forests and fiery battlefields. Traverse massive, awe-inspiring landscapes that stretch endlessly to the horizon, teeming with secrets and begging for unfettered exploration, each vista a potential desktop background. Marvel at the intricate, painstaking detail of character models, from the ornate, battle-worn armor of valiant warriors to the fantastical, imaginative designs of creatures that blur the line between nightmare and dream. Immerse yourself in huge, utterly cinematic battlefields that feel grand in their sheer scale and incredibly dynamic, teeming with life, death, and unparalleled chaos. This isn't just graphical horsepower pushed to its limits, it's an artistic triumph, a visual masterpiece, a unique blend of bleeding-edge realism intertwined with the rich, vibrant, and utterly captivating fantastical aesthetics of Eastern design gives Windless an identity that is both refreshingly new and deeply resonant, a true visual spectacle. The Protagonist. At the absolute center of this monumental maelstrom, you step into the magnificent, feathered boots of a Recon, a truly spectacular giant humanoid bird warrior, a creature of myth made manifest. You are not just a hero, you are a hero king, a supreme master of dual-wielded blades, delivering devastating fluid combos that carve through enemy lines, a formidable battlefield commander whose presence alone rallies your forces against impossible odds, turning the tide of history. You are stepping into the shoes of one of the most visually striking, most uniquely conceived protagonists in the entire vast landscape of AAA gaming. Your journey as a Recon will be an odyssey unlike any other, a truly singular experience. Story and themes. The narrative of Project Windless promises a tapestry woven with profound, complex themes that resonate deeply, exploring the very essence of power, conflict, and destiny. The harrowing, often brutal realities of war and conquest, explored with unflinching honesty and moral ambiguity, the immense burden and the fleeting glory of leadership and destiny as you carve your own path through a world teetering on the brink of collapse, the intricate, perilous dance of political alliances, where trust is a fragile commodity and betrayal lurks in every shadow, constantly threatening to shatter your world, the awe-inspiring, foundational rise of civilizations, witnessing their earliest, most critical moments, shaping their very future, and ultimately the very creation of legends, as your actions, your choices, your battles echo through the ages, becoming the myths of tomorrow. You won't just be a passive observer watching history unfold from the sidelines. You will be an active, pivotal participant, a driving, unstoppable force as you shape it with every decision, every strategic command, and every swing of your blade. This is your story to write. Platforms and release prediction. Confirmed to harness the cutting-edge, raw power of PlayStation 5, get ready for an immersive, unparalleled next-gen experience that pushes the boundaries of console gaming. And as is the triumphant trend for major, ambitious releases, we fully, confidently expect it to eventually grace PC and other major consoles, ensuring this epic saga reaches the widest possible audience across the gaming world. While nothing is yet set in stone, the sheer buzz, the undeniable ambition, and the meticulous craftsmanship around the project point towards a highly anticipated, monumental, late 2026 to 2027 release window. The wait will be long, yes, but every single indication suggests it will be an odyssey worth every single moment of anticipation. This is going to be huge. Final verdict. Project Windless isn't just a game to watch, it's a game to anticipate with bated, trembling breath. It truly looks like the ultimate culmination, the perfect synthesis of everything we cherish and demand from modern gaming. The profound, emotionally charged, and deeply engaging storytelling of God of War, the boundless freedom, the intricate choices, and the deep character progression of Witcher RPG depth, the exhilarating, overwhelming action, and the sheer, unrivaled spectacle of Dynasty Warriors scale. All of this meticulously crafted, passionately developed, and brilliantly set within a brand new, rich, and utterly captivating fantastical mythology that promises to be unlike anything you've ever experienced. That's why the gaming community isn't just excited, they're erupting, proclaiming it as the most thrilling, groundbreaking, and utterly essential state-of-play reveal we've seen since the triumphant, genre-defining return of God of War itself. Project Windless is here to stay. A new mythology is indeed rising from the ancient mists, breathing fresh life into the fantasy genre. A new war, epic in its scope, is just beginning to brew, promising conflict and glory in equal measure. And a new gaming legend poised to redefine an entire genre may very well be born before our very eyes. This is the unparalleled promise of Project Windless. And you've been watching Video Game Clipster, the channel where games don't just entertain, they tell unforgettable stories that don't just stay with you, they become a part of you long after the credits roll. If you were as hyped, as absolutely blown away as I am for this deep dive, then you know the drill. Smash that like button until it glows, drop a comment below with all your thoughts and wildest theories, and share this video with every single gamer, every single friend, every person who needs to know about this game. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you never ever miss an update on the next big thing, the next game that's going to change everything. See you in the next video, Clipsters. Let the hype begin.